So Reels, they're not great. The CEO of Instagram would agree with that. And in this video, that's exactly what we're covering. I'm gonna walk through an interview with the CEO of Instagram where he talks about Reels, the disappointment that they've been, and the future of video on Instagram. So let's get right into it. So this article or this interview has been featured on TheVerge.com. And as the title reads, Instagram lead says he's not happy with Reels yet and might consolidate video formats. So if you want to check out the full article, it's linked down below, but we're going to walk through it together. So Adam Mosseri, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. That's the CEO of Instagram. If you're not following him yet, I strongly recommend that. He constantly drops the latest things that are happening and what he sees for the future. And he even actually does answer some of the questions or complaints of people that they have with the platform. So he's definitely worth following. Adam Mosseri, the head of Instagram, isn't thrilled with the platform's TikTok competitor, Reels. He discussed the format, which launched in the US in August, during an interview with the Verge Decoder podcast today. I think this was posted yesterday. By the time this is live, maybe a few days ago, but this is still hot off the press. I'm not happy with it, he says. We're growing both in terms of how much people are sharing and how much people are consuming, but we have a long way to go. And we have to be honest, TikTok is ahead. That's absolutely indisputable. TikTok is substantially better. We'll share my opinions later, but let's finish what Adam has to say. He went on to say the team is mostly focused on table stakes right now and not honed in on how to differentiate itself. Specifically, he calls out TikTok's innovative creative tools like filters and effects that spur new video meme formats as something Instagram isn't making on its own yet, but needs to eventually do. That's why TikTok is so huge, is because there's always a reason to be on the platform. With trends constantly changing, there's new things all the time. There's new things to both create and consume, and it's always fresh because they change and trends are so massive. So that's like the core reason to be on TikTok, as well as the great organic reach. And I don't think Reels has a core reason to be on there. Like there is some amplified reach potentially, but it is very, very sporadic. I think we have to get better at building more powerful and creative tools that aren't necessarily a meme or a sort of moment in a package, but give people who are more creative than us and make content for a living the ability to make something that's going to pop, he says. So that's a huge complaint too that I have with Reels, and everyone does. It's just not that simple to use. There's a very limited amount of creation tools there, and it just seems clunky, and it makes it very difficult to actually use and want to use consistently. Instagram is also seeing a conflict between its many different video formats. Mosseri says most people likely don't know the difference between videos posted to Instagram and IGTV, the app's format for longer videos that's existed since 2018. And that's a big thing too, is there's no uniformity in their video formats. Reels are so annoying. When you watch it in your main feed or someone sends it to you, you only see a few seconds of it. And then if you click into it, it doesn't continue. It just starts it over again. And that's very, very frustrating. I think if they want this cohesive package and they want people posting videos, they have to make it more seamless. They have to make it easier to post with, and the consumption has to be far more smooth. That's why TikTok kills it. You get in there, it's so seamless. You just scroll, scroll, scroll. There is a custom tailored content for you a flick away. So let's continue with Adam. I agree with that sentiment. I think they need to simplify things. They're trying to be the spot for everything. And like most things, when you try to appease everybody or everything, you end up failing miserably. So that's probably too nuanced a distinction to resonate with anybody. So we're looking about how we can, not just with IGTV, but across all of Instagram, simplify and consolidate ideas. Because last year we placed a lot of new bets, he says. I think this year we have to go back to our focus on simplicity and craft. That'd be nice, Adam. That'd be chill. This is a wildly different tone than when Instagram launched the format and called it the future of video. Bold. But it speaks to the rapid success of TikTok, which in 2018 wasn't fully known in the mainstream culture. People don't even know that before it was called TikTok. It used to be called Musical.ly, sidebar, but is now a driver of conversation, memes, and viral dances. Mosseri hints that IGTV and Reels, as well as general videos posted to the Instagram grid, need some sort of consolidation and clarity, which makes sense, especially when the app is trying to do everything all at once. So that's the piece from the CEO of Instagram. He's saying that Reels is severely lacking. And just for my perspective on it real quick, as a social media strategist, is I would agree with everything he's saying. It's far too confusing. It's way too clunky. And as a creator standpoint, especially if you're a solo creator, their desire for you to create all of these different kinds of content is just a little bit ridiculous in my opinion. If you saw one of my recent videos right here where an Instagram insider revealed the ideal posting frequency, They want you posting regular videos, Reels videos, and IGTV, and a certain number each week of all of them. So when there's this much confusion and this much choice and options, overwhelm sets in and people just don't create. That's another reason why TikTok is so far ahead in this micro video platform or the space, because it's so easy to create there. People aren't worried about posting things. There's none of that attachment to it. People don't feel so connected from their self-worth perspective to the amount of likes and comments. Plus, there's predictable virality over on TikTok. On Instagram, the Reels reach, like they keep saying how there's a ton of reach there and everyone should be posting Reels, but it is very, very sporadic. I've seen people post the exact same video like 10 or 12 times as a little case study, and the reach ranged dramatically. And even people who post them consistently, it varies so greatly. That's why so many people are simply just repurposing TikToks to then bring them over, because they don't want to put time and effort into creating specifically for Reels, which is a huge slap in the face to Instagram, because that's the complete opposite of what they want. But this speaks to the very true reality that they got to up their game if they want people to make this their primary posting platform for this kind of content. So I want to know, have you posted a Reels yet? If you did, what was your experience so far? Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you haven't followed me yet on Instagram, do so right here. If you have any questions, send me a DM. I get back to every single one. If you're looking for some more Instagram content, watch these videos that are going to pop up right now.